Yeah, we're live. I'm trying to fix, like, we're on the super alpha. I'm sorry, Tim. This might distort your hair a little bit.
That's fine. Life's just one big experiment, isn't it?
It's an experiment,
really?
yeah. So I keep adding the comments because I'm trying to fix, like, the font should be dynamic and automatically change. We'll get there, guys. Hey, Joey, Michael, everyone, look at this. Ooh, the metal mitten. Thank you, mate. That kind of looks alright, doesn't it, for a font? Scrolling back. Already scrolling back. Yeah, be prepared, chilly. Right, yeah, that looks okay, doesn't it? So, big one today. We're going to get into ease ourselves into the stream. How's that sound?
Yeah, that's like, it sounds sensible.
Tim's just got himself here in the hot seat. Last day, Ray, hello. Mike is rubbing on someone you move. Oh, Mike, I don't know if it's me.
Is it me?
I don't know. I have to left. Oh. Tim.
Mic noise.
I don't think I turned my mic on. Check. Is that better, guys? We've got the Zoom on Tim today. It would help if I turned my mic on. Hello, Rab. Troll, is that better? Can you guys hear me better now? Surely you can. If only I was a professional streamer like Hutch.
Well, steady on.
How's everyone going? It feels like a while, but it's only been 24 hours since I was live yesterday announcing the new McRocklin.com website. Thank you, Chris. Chris, can you be the guy that keeps me on track tonight? Chris, I'm only relying on you. Oh, let me put the phone on for the monitoring of the phone as well. Oh, that's pretty good latency. 3 seconds latency or so.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty fast. All right, we'll stick that over there. Okay. Look at this. We've got ourselves a gentleman here. A true gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, mate. Lovely to see you. Pro streamer. By the way, does Troll sometimes join your streams and ask you to play E-flat or not? Does he he's just tried to wind me up?
He has done in the past, but he's never, I think, up early enough in the morning.
Okay, that's good for you.
Or it's too late, yeah, so he tends to miss it.
That's good for you. New webs. Oh shit, can't even speak. New website rocks, by the way. Thank you, McRocklin.com. It's live now. Yesterday was kind of like the sort of just the soft launch, getting the site up, making sure everything works, which it all seems to be working. The next phase we'll start to notify people that is members of School of McRock. So expect emails to go out, probably not tomorrow, but Monday. And then in the coming 10 to 14 days, the School of McRock site will be fully switched off. But if you're as keen as a lot of members are already, and they're like, I want to be on the new platform, get me off the old one, get me on the new one. I'll update the description because it's really easy to cancel your School of McRock account. And if you have some time remaining, we'll make sure you get refunded for that time. So you have a fresh start on McRocklin.com and you're good to go. You're good to go. What is my internet upload speed? It's 1,000 up and 1,000 down on a symmetrical line, a full fiber line. 1,000. And the switches are 10 gigabit switches as well. Zero bottlenecks, Hutch.
Yeah, I'm about there too.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
No messing around.
The fast stuff.
New site is fantastic. I'm finding video I never knew existed. The experience is so much better now. Oh, that's very nice to hear, Sean. After all of the time invested, that is very good to hear. Thank you. Yeah. There we go. We've got Roy Art here as well. Do we live close to each other? So sometimes you might not know this, but I actually leave all my plugins running and I just run a really long cable to Hutch's house. And when Hutch streams on the morning, the tones are coming from here and they're going straight back.
Yeah.
No, we're not that close, but we actually, how long?
So you could walk here easy, couldn't
Yeah.
you? You can be here in 15 minutes or something.
Yeah,
It's
so
far.
Tim lives in the basement.
I live in the basement. I do have a house. There is my house above me.
Yeah.
I just stay in the basement, and I do live in the basement with the missus.
Just signed up. Thank you so much, by the way. Excited for new lessons. Yeah, so I have a couple of ideas already for new lessons. I'm working on a very, very, very heavy project, and I wanted to write the song very, very quickly. So I want to show you that as well. So there's a bunch of new stuff queued up, and it'll start to go out probably early next week, I'd imagine. Maybe it's even tomorrow. Mm-hmm. You had a new lesson idea as well that you wanted to jump in. I remember.
Oh, I've got tons of lesson ideas. There's loads of them.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Get Tim in the hot seat. Remember the last time that I was behind the camera? That was a disaster. It was the worst unboxing. Someone commented on that video the other day when we did a Kiesel unboxing.
Oh, there's some weird noise on it, wasn't there?
And well, it was the fact that it was just really bad. It was just me behind the camera holding it. And it was a live unboxing.
Yeah.
And then we were lying on the floor and all sorts.
Oh, that was the chaotic one. That was brilliant, that one.
It was the worst, but / the best.
But
It
that's what you get with us. I couldn't imagine unboxing any other way, to be fair.
Joseph, there will be if you want there to be. So I'll be doing a lot of behind the scenes setup stuff in terms of the gear, the stream, the equipment, my new office that's in the works, song breakdowns, and obviously I use Ableton, so one thing I even thought about is maybe having a monthly live session on Zoom, but we could do like something based on Ableton. You know, we can even have the expertise from Mr. Hutch on something like that as well, so you guys get even more perspectives. Oh, look at that, we have Sophie Shreds as well here as well. Lovely to see you.
Hi.
I keep calling her Sophie because I have a niece called Sophie.
All right.
And every time, my niece is not a shredder, but she could have been.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sorry. I keep calling Sophie. Yeah, Sophie. But you know what I mean. It's lovely to see you, even if I do get your name wrong. I know exactly who you are. Wonderful guitar player as well.
Cool.
And very, very cool. Very cool. So yeah, make sure you guys check her out on Instagram. Just search Sophia Shreds. Wild gear as well. Wild gear.
Mm-hmm.
Has it all. Crazy guitars like you wouldn't believe. Amps like you wouldn't believe. Also some polychrome,
All right.
which you might believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, insane. Clem, good to see you, mate. It is wonderful to have you here this evening. Buckle in, get yourself comfy, get your favorite little lap blanket across your knees, get cozy, get a little drink, settle in. We're gonna play some music. Oh, thank you very much, Chili. Look at that. There you go, guys. Check her out directly for yourself. Oh, look at it. We have a very special, very special. Oh, that's a bloody big piece of text on the screen. I thought it was supposed to be dynamic. I'm going to tell you something about the word dynamic, Hutch. Dynamic? I once had a... Oh god, it's getting even bigger. I had a nickname once called Eric Dynamic. What do you think of that?
What you were nicknamed as?
Yeah, that's what I had myself named, as like a different type of electronic artist name.
Eric Dynamic, how long ago was that?
Oh, a long time ago.
Was it?
Yeah,
Eric
my Counter-Strike gaming days.
All right, yeah.
Eric Dynamic. WC, welcome. Bradley also. There we go. Yeah. Excellent. So let's grab a guitar, let's get some tones going, and then we'll get into the solo challenge details, John. I'm very excited about.
Yep.
Been blasting the... Sorry, go for it,
I
Tim.
was going to say it's going to be great.
Oh, yeah. That'll be a blast, all right. Love McRocklin Suite. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I will play topless here. It's so hot.
Yeah.
Again. That's what we like. That's the only thing that we expect and want to see from you, Pat. And that actually could be very interesting because we were talking about different approaches in this song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe Mr. Pat could have a second coming, if you like.
Yeah.
Beautiful guitars there, fellas. Look at that. Thank you very much. Hutch is playing a black Osiris today. Oh, and look at that. Hutch looking gorgeous. You've got a fan there,
Thank
Hutch.
you.
Oh.
Do my best.
And I am using 2nd Gen MCR6X.
Look at that.
Let's zoom. Oh, yeah.
What do you call that effect on the guitar?
The zoom or the...
No, the colour of it.
Oh,
Like
this?
the distressed look.
The distressed look is Antique Ash.
All right.
Yes. Kira? No, this is a 2nd Gen Zeus. Is what it's based on. Yeah. Amazing. Very cool. Does yours have the Fishman?
This does, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It has your signature pickups in.
There we go. So, yeah, so I don't get to see them in black. I have a few sets of them in black, but yeah, they're both using my Fishman custom pickups, which you can get black and purple. So they're like a hybrid pickup in terms of the influence that's in them. The Time Prophet is lovely to see you, mate. Reverse Cali burst, yeah. Great finish. What do you think of the Gen 2 models, Tim? Chili's asking. So I don't know if you've had much time to check them out.
I don't think I've even played yours.
Do you want to have a try?
Know.
Do you want to swap?
Let's have a quick go.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Right. So let's have a look. So this is like.
Can you you can feel it
all the way up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, isn't it? Really good, isn't it, up there? Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that like one of the main things, upgrades on it, is that?
The scoop at the top is slightly different around the back, so it's a little, the bevel's like a little bit more aggressive, and you've got more contours and bevels here to get better access.
Oh yeah, that's like cozy.
You can feel it, and then on this part, this is a new neck heel as well, so that's
less square, rounded.
More rounded, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you've got the new saddles as well for restringing to make it a little bit quicker as well.
And then...
yeah, that's right.
And then, so the Osiris has been...
There's an O2 and a Z2, yeah. Osiris 2 and a...
Right, that's good.
And that,
so this will have... I would imagine that'll have that on it.
It'll be exactly, yeah, kind of like the equivalent, but the... Oh, it's slightly loose there. You
got a screwdriver.
Yeah, you need to screw that in. But the double cut instead of a single cut version, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Yeah,
so
that's really nice and very, like, really playable.
All right, Tim. So what colour? yeah.
So what colour would you want? Something bright, I would imagine.
It's very easy to like. I saw the Kira and I was like, oh, I need one for the collection. Yeah. Reminds me of an island. What? Ray? An island bikini atoll? What is that?
Where's that?
Last Day Ray.
All right. Reminds me of an island bikini atoll. Oh, I don't know.
I don't know what it is, mate. Will the subscription change? Will the School of McRock Discord channels be going away? So there will be no School of McRock channels per se. They'll all be updated to be the new McRocklin.com channels. So yes, the specific School of McRock role will be going away and it'll be upgraded to the new VIP role. So just if you're joining in a little bit late, McRocklin.com launched yesterday. We're just easing ourselves in it. The new site went live. School of McRock is still up for now. But what will happen is you'll get an email on Monday inviting you to close your School of McRock down, your account down. There's a section where you can do that super easy in like one click. And we'll explain all this in the email. You can already go ahead now and do that if you like, and then jump over on the new site. We'll also be taking care of any outstanding times in the form of refunds. So if you've got an annual plan and you only have 3 months of use and you haven't used the 9 months remaining, then there'll be like a partial refund for all of those as well to keep it as fair as possible. And if you've just signed up like 2 days ago for a monthly plan, then obviously we'll just refund the complete thing as well. So you've got no worries about getting sorted out from School of McRock, and then everything going forward will be done on McRocklin.com. And the reason for that is I've always wanted a platform like for, gosh, how many months and probably even years at this point have we talked about just having a single platform for all of these things such as lessons, behind the scenes content, industry guidance and focus, and special guest lessons from artists like Tim and all of that. So it's really, really great that we finally can have everything in one place. Obviously, we're not going to live stream on McRocklin.com. We're still going to live stream on, these platforms here. But in terms of future lessons, all of the industry guidance and behind the scenes content, all of that will now be on just one place, McRocklin.com. And with that, if you click in My Account section, there's a button and it links your Discord to your McRocklin.com account. And then right away, you get the new VIP role on Discord, which gives you all of the channels, including the soon-to-be McRocklin Discord channels as well. So yeah, super easy. And as we kind of get out in terms of like getting the emails out and a sort of a web page statement up on School of McRock, and it'll be even easier for you to follow. But for now, should we have a little jam, get the fingers going? What shall we do for a track, Hutch? We didn't think about this much, but maybe something like No Sleep or something?
Yeah.
1, 2. Okay, you might hear that now. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I don't even know like what that was. The only thing I could say is I'm on a.
Well, I'm on clean now.
Yeah, you're just on the default Ableton. So.
All right.
I'm on the very latest version of the streaming software, which is not even a beta version of the software. In hindsight, maybe it's because basically what the deal is the new version of Ecamm, it actually has plugin support. And I think it might be maybe having a knockout effect. So I'm going to keep a button kind of as close as possible, which is called Mute Everything button. So I'm going to have this button here, and if anything goes like crazy like that again, I'm going to go, it'll just mute it, as you just heard. Okay, so let's try that again, and I'll mute this SM7B. Jeepers. Oh, gosh. It was loud in the room here, guys, as well. Believe me.
Oh, yeah, my face was priceless, yeah.
Hutch, I think you should take the first solo.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, just to see if it's working.
Maybe it'll help me get over the anxiety.
There you go.
Music therapy for myself, here we go.
extended version of No Sleep. Alright. I have a backing track, D Dorian by Tom's backing tracks. Alright, let's Clayton put it in. Let's check it out. Well, Sophia, put it in. Roy Art, what's up, mate? Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh yeah, look at that. The chat is absolutely wild. It's all over the place. The size of that. Nevertheless, nice to meet you too, Timber. Can you explain the setup a bit here? Are both of you connected to a single McRocklin suite or the two instances of running? So Tim is using Nunchuck for all of his tones, and I'm using a combination of McRocklin suite and Nunchuck. Hey, Pizza Vibes! Good to see you, mate. And I'm at as well. Oh, gosh. It's a full house. Great to see you guys. Most of that last jam was Nunchuck. So when you hear me playing the leads like this, pretty sure that is Nunchuck. Let's double check, because I feel like if we push.
Yeah, I'd be interested to know, were many of the cleans Nunchuck?
The sparkly cleans were McRocklin suite.
Okay.
Yeah, let's double check. I think it's the one. Yeah, the chosen one. I love this preset. Yeah, it's using the vintage channel on Nunchuck with some compression and the green mamba. And then we've got just a little bit of EQ. Oh, okay. Dual reverbs, Tim. What do you think of that? We've got the spring plate and the digital reverb.
Very creative.
And a little bit of room as well. And spread. And a mastering compressor. So yeah, it's a...
On that reverb, are you doing any sort of like major filtering of it?
Yes, there's a lot.
Right, okay.
A lot of... yeah, it's just one knob for the amount, but there's a lot of top and bottom.
That's cool, isn't it? So you just aim at a particular frequency band.
Yep. And it's like that as standard, so it just kind of sits very well with guitars. Yeah.
Clever.
Yeah, some days I guess it sounds ever so slightly different, Sean. I'm not sure why. Now I'm on my channel. Oh, okay, that's better. Everyone subscribe to Sophia Shreds. Give her a subscription whilst you're doing such generous things. Don't forget, Tim's channel is also linked in the live video here. Subscribe to Tim's YouTube channel as well. So just to answer Royart's question a little bit more, Tim has an instance of Nunchuck running in here, and he's just using a couple of controllers to change presets. And what do you have, like 6 different presets or?
Yes, I think, there's 6 different presets too. Oh.
And he has 2 pedals, 2 like 30 quid cheap expression pedals plugged in.
See them on the camera. Look.
Yeah.
So I've got a couple of these at home there.
And they're pretty inexpensive, like $30 sort of thing. And you're using one for the wah-wah.
I'm using,
Nunchuck
probably do a bit more wah-wah on there. Cool.
Day you made the chosen preset, you were so excited after making it. Yeah. Single computer, single Ableton. Yeah. So it is one computer setup. And in my interface, we have 8, but we're only using now 1, 2, 3, 5 inputs, and 3 of those are for mics. So 2 of them for guitars and 3 of them are for mics. Like lapel mic here and the SM7B here. So that is it. Absolute Masters, hello from Ukraine. Polychrome, absolutely insane sound. Thanks. Have a great stream. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Have a lovely weekend. And thanks for the nice comment. So one instance of Ableton, one audio interface with multi-inputs, and then inside Ableton, I have 2 different audio channels for myself. I have a McRocklin Suite channel and a Nunchuck channel, and Tim's using a Nunchuck channel. So this is like fairly complex, but it's not that crazy to set up. So this is stuff where I'll probably do a deep dive on like behind the scenes content on the new website, because it's so much easier to just say, right, here's the camera, here's the USB cable, let's go in here, let's jump into the audio, and we'll see the routing, and you know, it's easier to actually show it, you know. Yep. And then obviously on my controllers, I'm just jumping through different presets. Yeah. You're messing with Ableton Lite. It's yeah, it's a great DAW. It'll take you a little bit of getting used to if you're coming from like something different. But nevertheless, right. Should we scroll back and check?
Yeah, Tanmay's got a question here. Right, this is interesting. Would you recommend learning Pro Tools? My production class in college told us to get used to using it because it's apparently an industry standard. What do you reckon to that, Thomas?
I think it's a very 90s thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like old school, isn't it, for the big studios who do the massive pop stars with huge budgets.
Yeah,
and all
it
that
used to have
kind
like
of
the Pro Tools HD rig that was like 12 grand back then.
And it's all very traditional and it, yeah, like, so I think just use what you're comfortable with. So if it's Cubase, use that. If it's Ableton, use that. It doesn't really matter, does it?
They all can kind of do a similar thing in a way, you know. It's like, it always baffles me when I see somebody that is like really, really good at Logic, and I'm like, oh, I hate Logic, but they're like using it and loving it, having the time of their life. I'm like, oh.
It's what you stick into it.
Exactly.
Isn't it?
Reapers also gets a good reputation. Studio One, I know a lot of people love that. I had a period where I was using that, but I was using it for more for the CD encoding, mastering side of things.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like back when people wanted like
oh, you did a job for me, didn't you?
Codes embedded into CDs and shit like that. It was like, yeah. Yeah, but I think the days of like Pro Tools being the default high-end studio, probably not so much these days, but yeah, you're probably gonna have people that still like won't renounce it.
Yeah.
They're just like, they're with it, whatever, no matter the cost. Hello, just got on, so I'm going to rewind on my TV. See you in the future. Oh, that's very exciting. Yeah, so yeah, shout out to the YouTube scroll back so you can catch up, and then by time, is it Apostle Gore catches up to this point, we'll be doing something else in the future. I learned DigiDesign Pro Tools 6 back in the day, now I use Reaper. Yeah.
I used to use the free version, like way back, like really far back, and I had that on a computer separate to my other computer running MIDI.
Well, I guess they were like one of the first brands to do like, they used to do those audio interfaces that came with the software, but the audio interface would kind of unlock the software. It was like acted like a dongle. So,
yeah.
It was like the early Pro Tools, I think it was the Pro Tools LE stuff, where it was like 24 tracks if you had like one of the little vertical audio interfaces.
That was it, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, going back to sound control days.
Yeah.
Boomer tools. Yeah. I like Reaper so much I actually paid for it. Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Thomas, can we get white and purple 1 meter flows to the list of merch? I can't seem to get them anywhere. I'll have to check it out. I've been taking stuff off the store as they've been selling out, and pick tins, like, you have to get them in the thousands. And I was like, oh gosh, like, you know, I've had pick tins for like 4 years.
Yeah.
It's like 5,000 pick tins or something. Like, what do you do with that many pick tins? But maybe I can get like a bag of them, just like a big juicy bag of white flow.
Actually, you'll have to give me a pick tin. I'll put it on my desk when I'm streaming.
Yeah. Help to sell the 5,000 of them. You need to just pay for in advance. Yeah. Gotta dig to Kiesel guitars. I love my Osiris. Yes. What do you think is the easiest DAW to get started with? Oof, what do you think?
I mean, I love it. I'm gonna say Ableton. So.
Yeah, I think with Ableton, I think it's often not people's first choice of DAW. but it might be their final destination DAW. And that happened to me because I was using Cubase, I was using Nuendo for a while, and I had a little stint with Logic, went back to Cubase. So when I changed to Ableton, it was hard, and it took me 3 or 4 attempts, but then it just clicked. I was like, oh, that's like fast, it makes sense, and I love it, and I'm never going back to Steinberg again. But it took like a few attempts, because this was when it was like still like on the rise, and people were like, oh, have you tried Ableton? Have you tried Ableton?
Yeah.
I was like, no. This was really early.
Yeah, so I started on 6, so that's going to be way back, like 2003 kind of time.
Mine might have been like earlier than that.
Yeah, I mean, I instantly took to it, and I found that I could do really complicated things much easily on that than I could like in Logic.
Oh, really?
And then also it's the versatility of it. You can use it as this amazing looper, can't you? With the scenes. You can do live stuff and it's rock solid like today.
Yeah.
And then you can go into you can go into like full arrange page mode, just like
it's great.
So it's got it all, and the native plugins are like really good as well.
Yeah, that's true. The native plugins are really good. Have either of you played a Nova guitar? What's up, Wes? Good to see you, mate. Out of Nashville, I haven't. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. Don't remember it. But no, do not remember that.
Yeah, I haven't played many guitars really.
Yeah, I mean, I've had periods, but like at the same time, once you find something that just works, it's like no point in a way like exploring something. Is Ableton a plugin or a Yorkshire brand of tea? Now, that could be the next generation of Ableton. Every time you load it up, Yorkshire tea on tap. All right, maybe we'll play one more track and then we'll get into the stream highlights, which is play on our next record or single. And I think there's going to be an interesting twist that's going to make it really, really fair. So we'll play one more track, and then we'll get into the details of it. Let people have a preview of the track that we're thinking about it. That would be great to do with you guys. And yeah, we can chat about it as well, and we'll have plenty of time, and then we can think about kebabs a little bit later.
Yeah.
How does that sound, everyone? Yeah. Ready for McRocklin Suite amp head? You are what? Oh, you like the traditional designs. Yeah, McRocklin Suite, very kind of like different design, yeah, to Nunchuck. Not a traditional design at all, but it works for that one. I tried UAD Luna recently, but only supports AU on Mac. Yeah. Yeah. This is true. All right. What should we try, Hutch? You want to try Black Line? That's a hype track.
Yeah. What key is that in again?
F sharp minor.
All right, yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, F sharp.
catch this.
Mike, hello! Mike should be on TV every night of the week. Come on.
Well, I might run out of ideas. I'll have to start doing something other than guitar, like dancing.
Yeah,
Today we're doing dancing. Magic tricks.
Today we're doing tuning up. Yes, give Mike the horn. There it is. Alright guys, so how is that Hutch such a shred on the guitar? His guitar's main instrument? Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it is now, right?
I started playing keyboards and then got corrupted, didn't I?
Alright, so a little while back we had a solo challenge where the winner played on a track, a McRocklin and Hutch track, and it was absolutely wild. We had so many entries, it was so amazing. And then on the album, we had guys like Angel Vivaldi,
Yes.
Jordan Rudess, Michelangelo Badio, and at this point it was the legend that became, well, D Rich that became the legend. Big D Rich.
Yeah,
Do you have any nicknames for D Rich?
Just D.
D? Shorter.
Rich.
Rich. Let's call him D Rich Fretboard. Yeah, so like, you know, it was amazing because like when we first saw D Rich perform and play, it was like, even though there was tons of amazing entries, like it was almost like discovering a new artist within the fold. And that particular solo challenge, there was many amazing solos. But then for this solo challenge, I think it would be kind of cool to not have it solely skills based. Where, and what I mean by that is like, hey, if somebody's playing a cool riff on the track that we're going to show you, or is doing like a really tasty, very subtle melody line, or comes up with a little hook that is just like, you know, sometimes we'll have little things in the back of tracks. Like one of them, I think it's one of them, there's a few tracks on Riding Out and other tracks where there's these little hooks. And what that means is you have a very, very equal shot of making the record, even if you're in your first couple of years of playing.
Yeah, I mean, if you put the right riff on a record, you can own the track, literally.
Totally.
Way more powerful than a solo.
Jugar has it, exactly. It's like a big part of Jugar is 3 notes, right? It's like, it's like that dotted 8 sort of thing, right? So if you can come up with a hook, or you've got a great riff idea that works with a track, or I'm even thinking about like extending it to like you have super cool fun presence, and suddenly you're like dressed up in leggings and you're pulling all 80s moves, and you're like, you know what, that might not work so well on the track, but damn, we're going to feature that person anyway.
because
Absolutely.
we're going to do a fun
Yeah,
playthrough for the track, you know? So it's all about doing something creative, but obviously guitar should be the main aim here, you know? I remember like when we did Spectrum, a guy called Johnny, who has a YouTube channel, it's all about EVH stuff. He literally dressed up in EVH leggings and he was doing like
Oh, I remember that. Yes,
Yeah.
that was
he was doing push-ups with his guitars, doing pull-ups, and he had the whole Cuban cigar, massive shit down his pants and all. It was just all the cliches in one video, and it was hilarious. And we used that for Spectrum for loads of the promotion stuff. So creative, you could say. Yeah, top line.
All right, Rip Rock's asking top lane. What is a top lane?
What is a top line?
Top lane. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, a top lane. Well, Rip Rock's asking what a top lane is.
The top line is creativity, as Chili I think would say there. It could be bass as well. Yeah. I'm getting distracted by the comments. So to enter the solo challenge, the details are going to be posted on Discord probably tomorrow, because we're still sorting through the channels and all the permissions and this and that and all that stuff. The entries will have to be on McRocklin.com, just like the last one was School of McRock members and everything that we were doing at that time. This will be for McRocklin.com members only. So grab a trial, do your thing, change over from School of McRock, get yourself over from that over to the new platform. And remember, if you've been on School of McRock and you owed some time, or you've purchased an annual plan and you have months left, all of that stuff, the balances, etc., will be refunded, partially refunded, so no one loses out. So the full details are going to be going up probably tomorrow on Discord. Today we wanted to kind of announce it to give you guys a little bit of
yes, Chili's coming out of retirement.
Yes.
There we go.
We want to just have a bit of fun and let everyone know that it doesn't need to be skills based. If you're an amazing guitar player and you just come out of nowhere and you blow us away in the track, yeah, for sure, that's going to be a great thing, and it's going to be fun to watch on the streams, but it doesn't guarantee that you're going to be the guy that's chosen to play on the track. So I think this one is going to open it up to even more types of players, where...
Sean, it's gone now. It's you had a comment saying, is there room for 2 winners?
I have probably no issues with that. For you, don't?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, as we're opening up, yeah. Mm-hmm. We could have like a really good riff and a really good solo.
Yeah. That totally could happen.
Mm-hmm. I think this lends itself to that.
Yeah, so it could be, and bear in mind, the winners, like we helped D-Rich, we'll kind of mentor you and help you through the process. We'll not just say, okay, and send your final result over. We'll work with you to make sure that you know how to record your part, what we want from the guitar parts in terms of like the exports, help you through any challenges that you're facing. Everything to do with the whole thing will be there to guide you as well. So you'll be well looked after, I think. Have a great weekend, mate. Great to see you. Play some Saxon. I used to have a band with the son from Saxons, the singer. Wild. So yeah, I think it's going to be a blast. It'll be a lot of fun, and we'll come up with like an end date. It might be like the end of February to give everyone some time. Mm-hmm. So like 2 streams from now, Hutch will come round. We'll watch everyone's entries live on the stream. So it'll be fun. It'll be a blast. So all the full details live probably on the Discord tomorrow.
Exciting stuff.
Did you said that you'd appreciate more the solid sound or something? Well, it could be like a riff, it could be a very simple hook, it could be something that's technical. We're open to just about everything, including spandex and cucumbers stuffed down your pants for the full 80s David Lee Roth kind of look, you know? Like, yeah, should we have a listen to the track that we are thinking about pushing as the track for collaboration?
Is it, Chris? I'm 51. Is there an age limit? No.
No age limit. Are you kidding me? Wait, Chris, you're barely in your prime, mate. Talk.
You're only just getting started.
Chris is like, honestly, people these days are freaking mental, Chris. Saying 51 like he's an old boy. Oh.
No.
Here we go, guys. Got vibes on this track. Space to jam and play. Is this B minor? I think it's B minor, right?
I can't remember. Could be something right there, like a breakdown solo. Let's go through a big sort of neo soul phase.
I like the wind up. Very 80s. Okay, we'll leave it just run in the background there. That's a good question by Chili. Yeah, it'll be like parts, you know, so it'll be like this section. We'll kind of trim it down a little bit to the sections that we think might be good to do something. Or we'll give the whole track and we'll say aim for a 30-second clip around this area, you know? Yeah. The chosen one preset works already. That's great.
Cool.
Yeah, so I think there's loads of scope for different parts of that song for you guys to think about. Could be like a very simple clean hook. Could be crash chords. It could be a very melodic, swampy reverb lead line that just brings a lovely melody to the track. Or it could be an absolute ferocious lead, rip your face off. Here's my debut on a McRocklin Hutch track. Bear in mind, this track, it might be a single or a very, it'll probably be a single, but then eventually it'll probably be on an album with other artists. So it'll not just be you plus McRocklin Hutch, it'll be you alongside X amount of other artists like we did with the last record. So it's a great way of putting your name into the world of shred guitar, I think. So, quick detail overview tomorrow on the Discord. I'll post clear instructions, how you can download the backing track. You will need the VIP role. 100% you will need that. That's included with your McRocklin.com subscription. So if you haven't already started to transition over from School of McRock to McRocklin.com, make sure you get that sorted first so you can access the channels that all of this is going to be taking place in. And then you'll be able to download the backing track and then submit your videos. And we have sort of a way of submitting your videos, super duper easy, but it'll all be on Discord. I'm debating and playing around with like having a sort of web page for like a sort of detailed overview as well, just to make it super clear for everyone. But I think most people that are here will probably be on the Discord.
Yeah.
First time on the stream, what a crazy setup. Hey, welcome, lovely to have you here. Where did you find the stream? Was it just randomly shown on your feed? Let us know. Well, how much time? So probably 3 and a bit weeks, I would have thought. Yeah.
Yeah, end of this month, isn't it?
Yeah. So plenty of time, plenty of time. Overdubs, did I just read something? Joe Satriani, Holiday Home. Yeah, totally, all of those vibes. Would I be able to download the track and jam over it with my own time? Actually sounds good. I may look up something guitar pay. Oh yeah, of course. When we make the track available, you'll be able to download it on your computer, jam around it for a few weeks, take your time, and then start submitting your entries. And then at the end of the month, or whatever is the nearest Saturday to that date, and Hutch, if he's available on that day, obviously we'll schedule it in advance, but it'll be roughly 30 days or a month from now. We'll do a future stream where we get to watch all of the entries, and we'll have plenty of coffees. It'll be a blast. It'll be a blast. I think it was it maybe Tanmay that was mentioning overdubs? Yeah, if you want to submit a video, it doesn't necessarily need to be a live one-take video. As in, you can record it somewhat and sync it, as if you're doing your own music playing. It would be good to see some kind of like the reality that you can actually play, Like some people might do 100 takes, comp a solo up and stuff. That sometimes is okay for a record, but it would be nice to see some kind of real performance, where we can see like, yes, that's definitely you bending and picking and putting the emotion into it, What do you think of Alan Holsworth? What can you say? Legend. Amazing. So yes, you can do overdubs if you want to do like harmonies and stuff like that. Yeah. We'll have it all set on the Discord so you can submit your entries. Don't even worry about the quality of the video in that sense. We're not expecting, if you have a modern smartphone, the cameras are pretty damn good on them. Just choose a decent angle and go for it. Not expecting DSLRs, amazing lighting and all that stuff. Chances are the music video will be made to look a little bit grainy and VHS and retro. So, we can always help with edits as well. So don't even worry about that. We want to kind of take as much pressure off people as possible, if that makes sense. Yeah. It'll be blast. It'll be a blast, yeah. Going to open a new McRocklin picked in for the challenge. Yeah. yeah. We'll put some VHS effects on and stuff like that. If you're watching on YouTube, give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget that. Someone was asking earlier, how come the thumbs up video for the live stream has disappeared? And I was like, what? Yeah. I guess whoever wins can submit a better quality video for the real thing. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Royard had a question earlier for Hutch. Thank you.
Right. Which is keyboard phrasing very different, difficult to do on guitar. Love keyboard solos. Oh, where's it gone?
I'll scroll back.
All right.
There we go.
Love keyboard solos. I'm not sure if they sound distinct due to the tone or even the phrasing in the keys is very particular. Right, well, the thing is about my my keyboard playing, it's a bit like David Guetta. Well, actually, it's like sometimes like that.
Yeah.
And I can do a bass, and if it's so, yeah.
The track felt like it was in B minor. Don't worry, I'll put the tempo, the key, and possible areas, as well as like the full details on the Discord tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it was in. Let me try it real quick. So you guys like jam along. I was playing E minor, but deleting, I think, the F sharp.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Avoid note, yeah.
So yeah, playing E minor. Right. Did we? Oh, I don't know if he put it in the Discord announcement that we're live. Is it worth just firing up a quick message at everyone on Discord, Chills, if you're still there, that we're getting into the solo challenge part of it, just in case people are not joining from Discord. I don't know. Hey Sky, Pat, lovely to see you. Yeah, Ableton is great. Pro Tools is like messing with VHS, I guess. Okay, should we play another track and then come back to the solo challenge? Give people from Discord another couple of minutes to pop over. You want to go for something like a bit softer? Like. Well, apart from Hutch's lovely, incredible solos there, Ronan absolutely blasting our 10 members, gifted members, I should say. Jenna going absolutely wild with the gifted members, and Rad Brad saying, hey boys, have the time of your lives on the kebabs tonight. I says Rad Brad has to join us for the kebabs tonight now that he's dropping 20s in the chat.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Oh my god, I'm sitting there like I'm listening to Hutch play and I'm like, oh, that sounds good. I'm like, oh, what the fuck is going on here? This is wild. Thank you. Wow. Incredible. That was a nice jam as well.
It was alright. It was
good. Yeah. So where did that was leading on from Come, I think.
Yeah, we're just, you know.
Yeah, blasting.
We're in flow.
If we did a live like gig, we'd probably only need 1 or 2 tracks. Do like a 2-hour
we would
show.
just sit here.
Yeah, we just like keep extending the endings of all the tracks, you know? Can we see the Zeus acoustic for a track? Ooh, yeah, that's a great idea. The Mario Expert Man. Ooh, sorry. I don't know if it's, I hope it still has good batteries. That's a great idea. Guys, a solo challenge where you can play alongside us on a future McRocklin Hutch track, which will also go on a future album alongside other guitar big hitters, shall we say, is now live. Details will go live on the Discord. I've already seen some of you guys jump on the Discord, but I'll post the full information tomorrow. Short recap, we've got a track ready, which is perfect for some rhythm parts, some melodic, simple, just tasty playing parts, or you could go absolutely wild and just blow us out of our seats. But it's not a skills-based solo challenge. We're not looking for a virtuoso. If you happen to be one and you can do all that things, amazing, blow us away. But the winner won't necessarily be the most technically proficient shredder.
Yeah, I think we're wanting something unexpected, aren't we?
Unexpected vibes, you know? I think. Yeah.
Well, at least we want our expectations to be unexpectedly fulfilled.
Oh, you
That's
see
it.
There we go. So yeah, it's like, what can you guys do? It could be something really fun. It could be something that's just like adding a clean hook. There's so many different things, you know? And then you've got guys like IMAD that always just rip our faces off with incredible shred. IMAD came like twice in a row where it was like, that can't be topped, that can't be topped. Nothing's gonna top IMAD. And then something just gets us like thinking, oh no, which way do we go? It's tough, right?
Yeah.
Can Tosin Abassin enter? Tosin Abassin can. I don't know about Tosin Abassi. Left hook, yeah, bass written style, bang at it, bang. Must be a McRocklin.com member. Previous challenges have been reserved for School of McRock members and so on. If you're on School of McRock, make sure you change over to McRocklin.com. Get your subscription sorted, get your account linked up. It's very, very easy to do that when you're on McRocklin.com. Simply go to My Account. There's a button called Connect Discord. That's it. Click that and you're all sorted. You're done. So, McRocklin.com, if you're not familiar, it's my new platform that launched yesterday. It'll be replacing School of McRock, so there's no need to be a member of School of McRock and McRocklin. It's the successor to that, but it's also going to allow for a way more variety a bigger variety of content because it has the new exclusive section, which is going to be everything but lessons, music industry guidance, behind the scenes content, and also if you guys like earlier were looking for more Ableton stuff, that is a great place that maybe me and Hutch can do our top favorite things about Ableton. Yeah. So it's very much about responding to what you want to see as well, as opposed to, I've got this great idea for a lesson, here's another guitar lesson. You know, we have about 250 guitar lessons. We're still going to do guitar lessons, but there's a bigger scope for other types of content, and this is where McRocklin.com comes in. What's your guys' process for composing and recording? I'll let you go first on that one, Hutch. Do you have a favorite flow? Because I know I traditionally do, but I wanted to try something different recently because I was on a bit of a time crunch. And
yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a process. I mean, it's probably too complicated and long-winded, but in short, when I make music, I like to make music without judgment. You know, I think it's really important to just play the first things that come into your head and just go with those initial ideas.
Battery's working. Yeah, that's really interesting. And if you guys like to see the sort of, I guess, the inner workings of Hutch, because he is a robot here, check his stream out. Get on his channel. Even if you're watching the streams afterwards, if it's too early, make sure you subscribe to his channel. It's on the description of this video. You can get to it youtube.com/Tim Hutch. There we go. It's in the chat. Hutch's channel is amazing. Yeah. So you'll get a totally different perspective. So definitely just take a second. It's free to subscribe and check the streams back. Really good. I often leave your morning streams running after I've woken up and had a coffee.
Right.
And have a bit of a recap. Yeah. So, yeah.
But, Will, there's a part 2 to
No
this.
modes.
Well, there's the bit where you forget about it and it just becomes one scale.
There we go. There we go. How high do you like to set up the action on your guitars? So these days, slightly higher than I used to, but just low, but not choke. I used to play it was so low that was just on the verge of choking, but now Hutch actually has the same action. When I played his guitar,
Yeah,
it just
pretty
felt
much.
like mine. It's just a little bit higher, so you can bend and you can really like get into notes on the high E string and just get a good grip on it, because there's nothing worse than going for a bend and then the action's so low, you just push straight through and your sort of hand slips past it. Yeah. So, non-members, no. I've done those kind of challenges in the past, Ronald. Oh my God. When I used to do open channels on Instagram, chaos. And I'm talking about 400 entries, 500 entries, like chaos. So we do need to reserve it down to McRocklin.com members only. So that's just a more manageable, controlled number. That was ridiculous. Yeah, people would do all sorts of stuff. When it was open like that, it was crazy. So yeah. I wonder if we get a nice beat. That's... What am I going to have a C minor
I gonna kill you?
Yeah, you've never hit me yet.
Minutes later, we can go off one. Did I see Chris arrive a little bit earlier? What? Let's scroll back. The sweeping is real. There was a lot of sweeping and a lot of notes from both of us there. Yeah, Polychrome DSP. Oh shit, I forgot. Polychrome DSP, the sale is ending actually. Guys, if you haven't already picked up Nunchuck, which is what Tim is using tonight, make sure you grab that, polychromedsp.com. The intro price is ending this weekend, actually, so time is ticking. The 50% off McRocklin suite, all of that stuff also ends this weekend, so it's your last chance to grab the deals. Yeah, we'll give you loads and loads and loads of warning, so don't message me Tuesday morning. Where are the deals gone? Better get the kebab ordered. That is very true. Look, Alec knows what time the kebab place, or like all the good kebab places close early, and then what happens is you get less choice, and then we're normally like Filthy Town doner kebabs by 10 o'clock.
It's rough, isn't it? It's rough. Chris
is here. Great to see you, Chris. Thank you for stopping by. Ronan, thanks again, mate, for the super chat. Absolutely wild tonight. Very much appreciated, though. You guys are too kind. Yeah, it's a nice swirl. Who doesn't like a nice swirl? Oh, who doesn't like a nice twirl?
I've quit.
What? Wait a minute.
I've
Stop.
quit. I haven't had a twirl for, yeah. I'm on a diet. I can't have twirls.
Bro, how are you going to get massive for the summer if you're on a diet?
Well,
And I'm talking about traps, like massive. Hardly able to walk through the door massive by the time it's September.
don't worry about it. I'll just,
Roids.
just lift a few things. It'll be fine, won't it?
A little bit of Tess,
Yeah.
some roids.
No.
200 grams of protein a day.
No, but I'll probably go jogging again.
That's the opposite.
do
That's
that.
going to burn fat, mate.
Well, it's burning fat, but
Mate, I want to see like you squared off, massive shoulders,
like He-Man,
arms.
I've got the hair for it.
Yeah. I think we can fill all these clothes out so they're
No.
skin tight by September.
No.
I'm from overseas. What is a kebab? J-Bal, you're such a lying son of a bitch. You know you're like the king of kebabs, mate, except it's too posh. You don't call it. It's like you have like high, like Wagyu beef. Slithered. You know? Come on now, J-Bal. You know, he's taking the piss, guys. He's taking the piss. Hutch has to be working in the kitchen cleaning the plates if you turn up too late. Stu, did your badge turn gold? Oh, Stu. Oh, look at that. Stu is here. Stu, have you updated? Cancel your School McRock account. If you go to, this is a very quick way of doing it, guys. I'm going to put it in the chat just so everyone here now can get it sorted. McRocklin.com/welcome. This page is not live on the site, and it's more of a coming from School of McRock type page. But on that page, there is a button to cancel your School of McRock account and also to send us a message to request a refund on annuals with like 6 months remaining. And if you just took out a monthly subscription 3 days ago and you're like, oh, dude, what happened to the 26 days? Oh shit, I don't know what just fucking snapped there behind the monitor, but it didn't sound good. Yeah, so you'll get a refund, guys. Yeah. Super duper. I had to link my Discord twice. Oh, okay. As long as you've got that gold VIP role, mate. And Alec did remind us, get the kebabs sorted. When Chris is asking Stu about the gold, his badge, as part of McRocklin.com, you now get the VIP status. It used to be reserved for artists.
All right.
Now everyone that's on McRocklin
Excellent.
gets the VIP treatment. That's how we do it, mate. The only thing is when you go on the Discord, you have to wear a gold tuxedo. So every time I sit by myself, I'm in a gold tuxedo.
Brilliant.
That's how I imagine myself anyway.
Yeah.
Even though I'm just sitting in my robe, freezing my ass off.
One day.
One day. Honey, where's the gold robe?
Yeah.
Get it, just do it. Okay, look at that. Nunchuck is kiss ass. Oh, kiss ass? Oh, I think you meant kick ass. Kiss. Yeah, kick ass, hopefully. And Mike, good to see you, mate. All right, we can put the music back on. We stopped the music because you said you don't eat twirls anymore, and that was a big thing.
Yeah,
We
it
even
was a
have-
showstopper, wasn't it? Really.
All right, what settings you legato run sound pronounced or picked?
It's just technique.
Let's do a Hutch updated legato lesson.
Yeah, we'll do one.
People love your legato.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Stu's the VIP. He's sorted. He's in the game. Oh, I see it. Yes. Look at that. You can see the VIPs now. They are starting to appear. Do you see them on the Discord? Can you read?
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. There's still more Skull McRock members than VIP members,
All right. Yeah.
but that's because everyone's transitioning over. Yeah, Teddy, Joey Sup, David, Cod and Chips. Look at that. Saimi as well. Lovely. And Chris, of course. One of the first. Okay. Enzo, hello, mate. It is lovely to see you. School of McRock is becoming McRocklin.com, but you will not automatically be transferred over. To learn more, I'll just put this in the chat because I don't want to like go too much in it on this stream. We've already, but this is it gives you a little bit of more info on there. Hopefully that helps. Great to see everyone though. Right, Alec had the right idea. Me getting kebab sorted earlier, maybe we can do a 5-minute, very rapid fire question and answer with Hutch. If it's guitar techniques, guitar playing, hair conditioning advice, I'm gonna zoom in on Tim. I'm gonna turn it all off. And the only thing, wrong camera. It can be silly questions or amazing questions.
Right.
J-Bal, you're definitely taking the piss. I know you are. Right, so guys, over to Hutch. I'm going to sort the kebabs out. I'm just going to leave it to him. I have a guitar cam for Hutch, and I have a head cam, okay? So you guys chat.
It's all covered. Right, Hutch, apart from John Sykes, you probably have the greatest hair in the guitar community. Thank you. And great teeth also. Right. Kebab engineering advice. Salad first or meat? Salad. How you stay Zen mode all the time? Well, it's interesting. There's been, I did a lot of like in-flow training. I did 6 months in a flow group, believe it or not. But it was all based on music production techniques and being able to write music really fast and being in flow. And I just applied that to my guitar playing. But essentially, if you read the book, The Inner Game of Music, it talks about self one and self two. Self one is the critical self, and that's the self that I ignore. So that's the voice in your head that's going to say, you're going to mess this solo up, you're going to, you know, make mistakes. But self two is where we want to be, which is where the limitless possibilities are. So we need to be in self two, and that means that we are in flow. And to do that, we have to ignore self one. Hutch, I've found a new shampoo for you. It's called Nea. Right, thanks, I'll remember that. Hutch, if you could pick 3 McRocklin guitars, what would you take? Oh, I think that's a good question. Definitely one of his signatures. Oh, what 3? Definitely one of the signatures. And I think that one that's like chambered. What do you call that? A2?
The A2.
A2 is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then probably the Lightspeed.
Lightspeed.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Okay.
We might have to. I might have missed some of the questions here. Have you seen a ghost lately? No, but I would like to see a ghost. I think it's quite exciting. Be good if that would happen again. Hutch, Kurt Cobain or Kurt Cobain hair. So I like to. My hair is modelled on a sort of Kurt Cobain style that's slightly modernised. I mean, I do have some layers intentionally cut into it. But the trick is you've got to find a hairdresser who can cut the layers in so it has a masculine sort of vibe to it. Hutch, did you make this latest track used in a challenge? Yes, I did, and it was made on it was all made on one of the live streams, but I can't remember which one. But I do believe that we went through the whole process when I was making it. Right, so it's not really a split personality. Flow as a go.
Hutch, I'm gonna go. I heard people come in the house.
Right.
I'm gonna ask them if they want a kebab too as well.
Okay.
Chris was asking for a overview of the challenge. So maybe you can give him a little overview of the challenge.
Okay then.
And I'm gonna see if anyone wants a kebab.
So Chris, the overview of the challenge is basically this. So we've got like a full instrumental. And what we're looking for is people who have got really cool ideas rather than, as I put, although open to it, insane shredding. So the shredding thing's cool. But we'd also like to hear people just playing like really cool riffs that almost like change the direction of the track. We're also looking at performances as well. Performance is going to be a really good thing. So those are the sort of main things that we're looking for, if that makes sense. Well, it's going quick, this. Are we currently talking to Hutch 1 or Hutch 2? Yeah, you're talking to both. But the book that outlines this is The Inner Game of Music by Barry Greenaway, I think, and it's like my Bible. It's absolutely brilliant. That book has really helped me just get really good on guitar very quickly. Tim, what was your favourite rack-mounted effects back in the day? I never really used racks. I was just pretty simple, distortion and clean. I used to have this, I used to love the Laney, I had a Laney 50 watt valve head, and that was great with the matching cab. And that was my favourite sort of guitar sound back when I was at the height of my shredding when I was younger. Stuart Dutton, Tim, what was your favourite rack? All right, I've done that one. What gauge string do you like to use? I used the Dario 9's NYXLs. Who are your favourite guitarists? That's a good question. I'd have to say Alan Holdsworth, right? Although I can't play anything like that, but I do love his legato. I really like Richie Kotzen, and I really like sort of Greg Howe. I'm trying to think who else I like. And then I like bands like, I think Chon are really cool. I do occasionally listen to their stuff. Oh, that guy called Zateki, I think he's pretty cool. So those are my favourite, I suppose, along those lines. Could you post about, it's just in a game of music. There's only one in a game of music. Hutch, if you could meet a guitar idol alive or past, who would it be and what would you ask? I would want to meet, I know this might sound a bit strange, Steve Jones out of the Sex Pistols, because I just love to hear his like stories and stuff, and I absolutely love just his like energy and attitude and playing. So it'd be great to be in a room with him, hear the stories, hear him play up front. So that would be really cool. String bend, first finger or second, just any finger will do. But I do a lot of bending, weirdly enough, with my forefinger. But there's Enzo, who says The Inner Game of Music is a great book. Patricio, the challenge track sounding like a loop in my head, help me kick it out. Just play over it. Roy, do you listen to old shredder Richie or modern Richie? Modern. But I like the old stuff. I don't like the very first, like as a kid, you know, when I was a very young teenager, I loved, I did actually like his first album, but now I put it on recently and I just like, it hurt my ears. The production on it's so bad. But there's some great ideas in there. But he was a big influence like on me younger Hutch, definitely. Yeah, Steve Jones is still alive. Well, yeah, sometimes using multiple things, I do that, yeah, when I'm bending. All right, keep the questions coming. Have you heard of Aaron? No. What metal bands do you like? Oh God, I don't really listen to metal bands. I tend to be more indie, synthwave, dance music. I had a big phase of listening to dance music not so long ago because the genre breakbeat was sounding really, really cool. So breakbeat music, there's some great artists there. Oh, hi.
Hello, Ed.
Hello.
My name is Doggy.
Hi, doggy.
Hi. I couldn't have noticed that's a guitar.
Mm-hmm.
I love your guitar.
It's good, isn't it?
I also love your hair.
Uh-huh.
It's beautiful.
Do you have a guitar?
I don't. Leona won't let me have a guitar.
Oh.
Oh, right. She says it's something to do with the size of me.
Oh dear. Maybe we could get one small built. What do you think?
Imagine we should just do an entire show like this.
Hi, everyone. My name is...
I just hide.
Yeah.
My name is Doggy. Hello, Hutch.
Yeah. It would take turns doing that.
All night. Right, you go.
All right. Okay. Oh, East Coast to West Coast to hip hop. I can't remember the difference.
Come on! Do you like... Do you like it West Coast like... Or East Coast? Biggie. Tupac.
I'll have to hear it. Probably the one that doesn't have loads of 808 drums in.
Probably East Coast.
It'll be East Coast then.
All right. What is the biggest challenge to overcome for the guitar music? On the guitar music. I tell you what, Mark, that's a great question because these are the type of questions that we can do nice videos for on McRocklin.com. Sooty or sweep? Little McRocklin and Dobby. It's very interesting. The more you look into Tupac, it's like Tupac was actually a character.
Okay.
Some would say.
Mm-hmm.
Shocking to me. I had no idea. But at the time, I didn't care what it was.
Mm-hmm.
I loved Tupac. I was devastated the day that he was killed.
What year was that? 90s.
Like mid-90s or something like that.
So
Yeah. It was a character in more ways than one, it seems, as we'll see it. We're kind of finding out later in life.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very unusual. But I just prefer to stick to my time capsule when it comes to Tupac.
So, yeah, I was a raver then.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So I was into
rave.
Yeah. And you were into rave. How did we meet? This one gets answered a lot. Asked a lot.
It's your turn.
My turn. So we we grew up in the same town here in Newcastle, and we were both booked into the same studio, a studio called Trinity Heights. That, I guess at the time, was like the biggest commercial studio, because at home you might have a Tascam 8-track, but if you wanted the big mixing board, the Lexicon reverbs, the 2-inch tape, you would go to Trinity Heights.
That's where you went.
That's where you went, and you got the view of the luscious green in the background.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we met there. Tim was probably doing something relating to a release.
Yeah, I was doing an EP with a producer called Chris Nagel, and he was the producer for Spiral Carpets in the Charltons.
Damn.
I was working with him.
There we go. What amps did you guys start on? Oh, that's a great question. I'll start first because when I was a kid, I had all sorts of different amps, like Boss amps, and I had a super clean, like a super chorus style amp. But then I had a Galleon Kruger for the longest time.
Was that a Roland Super Chorus?
Yeah.
Oh, very
so
nice.
Lush. But
They Valve?
I don't know, but it was heavy and very loud. But I used to put pedals through it. But then I discovered the Galleon Kruger, like, because it was like this big.
Oh, I remember those, yeah.
Yeah, so the thing that was really cool, like when I started doing like traveling around and stuff, I could take the little Galleon Kruger to like the BBC and then put it into any speaker, and it was like my sound. So I used that for the longest time, and then I switched to Marshall.
Mm-hmm.
What about you? Hi, Ray. Good to see you, Ray.
Not quite as good. I had a PV Bandit 65.
Becoming legendary now, though, isn't it?
Are they?
Oh yeah, it's like everybody loves the old early Line 6 stuff, the early Bandits and stuff, you know?
I've still got my Pod 2.
Oh, you do?
Version 2, yeah.
I remember I walked out of a guitar shop in Metro Centre with a Pod Pro,
I had one of those, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my god!
yeah.
At the time, it was like, I'm gonna take over the world now, and then I still prefer to mic up my Marshall.
Yeah.
Did you ever go to a Diddy White party? No, J-Bal. I think
Never got invited.
we never got invited because you were taking all of the slots up. Do we still talk? Or do you still talk with Steve Vai? Not that often. No. I used to message him random things on iMessage. He used to somehow find it funny when I would message him with the fireworks effect randomly, and then he'd reply back. But I don't message him, and he doesn't message me. Actually, we did have some email correspondence because I helped with the facilitating of the bloody guitars for his coffee table book thing that was released this year or a few months back, whatever it was. So yeah, I had some emails back and forwards with him regarding that. But as far as like general chit chat, nope. Classic amps and effects are nice. Yep. All right. I think it's we're up to date. CG, I pre-ordered it yesterday. CG. Okay, that's a different conversation going on there then, huh? Okay. Well, did he send you a copy of the book? You know what? That is so. That's a very good question. He did not.
Oh.
Actually, that's actually a bullshit question. A good question, because I should load him up with some good, solid. What the are you playing at, guys?
Mm-hmm.
I even took those bloody guitars down London in Kiesel gig bags to have them shot for that book.
God.
Yes, actually, yes. I'll take a video and I'll send it to him. Keep chatting. I'll take a video and I'll send it to Steve for you. Also, if you have a message for Steve Vai, put it in the chat now, and I'll record it and I'll send it on an iMessage. Yeah, so we're talking about the book, and my man Troll just said, "What? Really?" And what is he saying? What really to? Let's scroll back. Did he send you a copy of the book? Oh, Steve, this is bad. This is real bad. Vi, send the book. Send the book. There we go. I'll send it to him. Will you see Vi and Satch? Oh, I won't. A few people have wanted to go, and a few people have wanted to take me, and I am like, no. Oh, the book's not out. Okay, well, okay, so maybe I shouldn't go crazy with them. Killsoft, where's Steve Vai? Where's Thomas's book? I gotta. Let me take a picture. I'll add that on as well. There we go. He's gonna be like, what the hell is all these video clips of chat? There we go. Vi sent the last copy to Vivian. Oh no! Oh, you know, there's only one sound effect that's required for that, guys. And that is this one.
I like the clown fight. Oh, not cool.
It's that one. Yes. Did you ever listen to Zach Young post B4G? I didn't hear a lot, but I've had a few, like I've hung out with Zach. I know his band like AI or something. I heard some of that stuff. That was cool. I have to admit, I pre-ordered it. Chris has pre-ordered it. And I think what Chris was thinking here is, if I don't get a copy, at least he'll have a copy that you can send over.
Right.
I'm joking, Chris. Can Steve send one of those tiny signature amps as a bonus? No, honestly, I wouldn't use it. I wouldn't even put it on the desk. It's just, you know, when something is so far off your radar, and it's like, it's like you and twirls now. You're not. It's like I could put 10 twirls and say that's the best twirl you've ever had. It's delicious.
No, I'm not totally out the danger zone yet.
Oh really? Okay, okay. I got you.
You know, I could walk past a shop, and then suddenly, that's it. I'm having one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why not go see the Bad Memories or something? Not exactly bad memories. I mean, there's all kinds of different stories and stuff like that. But the thing is it's. I'm just not really interested in it, to be perfectly honest. I think if you've seen Vi and Satch, like, I mean, like I did, it's a long time ago, but I toured with Satch. I saw him every night. I've played live with Vi like 4 or 5 times. I've seen him live a bunch of times. Once you get the gist of it, it's like, okay, it's great. If you haven't seen him in like 15, 20 years or 10 years, go see it. It'll be a great night for guitar, great experience, especially if you relate to the tracks and all that stuff. Fantastic. You know, you'll have a great time. And, you know, people that I know, they're going down in the summertime. They want to take me and stuff like that. But I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to be doing in the summer. You know, I might be traveling, might be away. And I just don't want to commit that time to going. Yeah? Okay. Oh, someone needs an ambulance.
All right.
Okay, well, not in this house anyway.
Yeah.
Well, this troll is very true. You could use it as a footrest. We could always do with another footrest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be the right height, actually.
What does the heaviest amp ever sound like?
Oh, that's a trick question, that.
He knows. He's playing me like Luca was trying to play me last night. Yes. I tell you what, this amp will crack some nuts, I tell you that. Crack some nuts. That's what I'm talking about. Cracking them nuts.
Yeah.
It's heavy. It's real heavy. It's very good though. Yes, stop trying to load me up for like those kind of questions, Alec. You know what I'm like. You know what I'm like, especially when it's like nearer to when it's like nearer to kebab time. I get a little bit heavier. I get a little bit hyped. I mean, a little more hyped. Yeah. All right. Okay. Kebab blockage. I don't know, mate. I don't know. Okay. Should we play one more track before we head off and get the kebabs? The kebabs are we're collecting the kebabs, so we better play something. Before I load this track up, guys, don't forget, as a last reminder, Polychrome DSP, the sale ends this weekend. Get the McRocklin suite, Hypertune, Nunchuck. If you already own McRocklin suite, which many of you do, check out Nunchuck. It's the perfect companion. Check out Hyper-Rig Kiesel, Hypertune. Grab them whilst you can. I don't know if I have an overlay for Hypertune. Oh, look at that. We do. By the way, if you get Hypertune now, we're working on a couple of minor tweaks, but a full, beautiful visual overhaul. I didn't tell you that, Hutch, but I think it's going to look even prettier. Yeah, so that'll be a free update for Hypertune, hopefully very, very soon. So, what shall we play that's very, very, very Saturday night to end the show with? What about... Or what about...
Oh, yeah.
We already did Black Line earlier. we go, guys. That was a blast of Wasted. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe to Tim's channel, linked in the below in the description of this video. If not, jump on youtube.com/Tim Hutch. Thank you, everyone that's blasted super chats, gifted memberships tonight. Totally unexpected, as always, but much appreciated. Remember, jump on McRocklin.com. One last time, I think I should be able to paste it, in the chat still, got it here. That's a little bit more about the new platform and a way that you can easily cancel your School McRock subscription before you take your free trial of the new site. Thank you, Ergo, Chris, for joining, everyone. Great stream today. Guys, that's been gifted memberships. You now also have our Discord Lite package. So jump on the Discord here and remember to connect your YouTube account. So if you've been gifted a membership to the channel today, definitely do that so you can view all of the community channels. Royo, thanks for the questions and being here tonight as well. Lovely to see you. Stunningly good. Yes. Tom and Sir for another fresh refresh this weekend. Any parting words, Tim, before we dash out for the kebabs?
Well, it's been a blast, and thanks everybody for tuning in. It's been brilliant. Pretty like doing the questions at the end there. That was like cool. Yeah, I love the speedrun questions. We will have a theme tune for that very soon. That's what we'll have. We'll have a countdown. That's what we should do. We'll have a speedrun question time where you push a button, you get 15 seconds, and then on to the next one. Yeah. Thank you, mate. A pleasure to have you as always. What a legend. Speed run round. There we go. So if you're wanting to catch up on the latest solo challenge, I'll get the full details up tomorrow on Discord. So that'll be like a nice clear recap with the song link and everything that you need to participate. I know someone asked earlier how long you'll have, and it's about 3 to 4 weeks, so plenty of time to digest it, download it, play with it, do your thing, and then we'll do it, So there we go. Guys, have a great weekend. I'll see you back here real soon. Cheers, everyone. Sorry, I don't even have time to raid anyone on Twitch because we gotta go. Shit. But if I can do that real quick. Can I do it real quick? Do we have a raid? Clip that, raid that channel, raid a channel. Oh. There's a bass player. There's lots of keyboard players on Twitch, less guitarists, huh? What about this lovely acoustic player? There we go. Let's start right there, guys. Don't need to knock. There we go. Everyone, let's raid. Yeah, let's raid the acoustic guitar singer. Looks like got some chilled vibes going over on there. Tremendous stuff. Let's do that. Thank you, guys. Have a great weekend. Cheers and goodbye.